Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel and my first official YouTube video. For this video, I figure I would do the new YouTuber tag questions. I suck with introductions. I don't know if anybody out there can relate to that at all, but I generally do. I hate talking about myself or finding the words to describe myself. So I went online and I found these tag questions that helped me make it a little bit easier for you guys to get to know me, as well as why I started this channel and a couple other things which we'll dab into in just a minute. First and foremost, my name is Emily Hernandez and welcome to this channel. I'm very excited for this new journey. I am very new to YouTube. As I said, this is my first ever YouTube video. So this whole thing is really just going to be a learning process for myself, and I hope that you guys enjoy this video. If you do, give it a thumbs up, like, share, comment, and subscribe, and let's get into it. By the way, really quickly, just wanted to address the elephant in the room, which is that I am sitting on the floor. This is really just the best place at the moment that I could find with really good natural lighting. So I figure, why not? I'm just sitting on the floor in my room and shooting this video. So let's get started with the new YouTubers tag. I do have a printed copy of it right here, so if you see me looking down a lot, it's just because I'm reading the questions off of the sheet. So number one, what is your name and the name of your YouTube channel? My name, as I said in the beginning, is Emily Hernandez. My YouTube channel name for the time being is Emily C. Hernandez. C stands for Caitlin, which is my middle name. Eventually I'm sure that that's going to change, but for the time being I could not think of anything too fun or creative. So if you guys happen to have any suggestions or ideas for what I should change it to, please feel free to let me know and I will take that into consideration for the future. But as of right now, it is just my first name, middle initial, and last name until further notice. The second question is, where am I from? I am from New York, born and raised in the South Bronx. I'm 23 years old. I'm actually turning 24 in August, on August 17th, Leo gang. And yeah, I was born and raised in New York, in the Bronx. The third question is, why did you start a YouTube channel? I started this channel because, as cliche as it may sound, it's something that I've been wanting to do for a really long time now. I've been going back and forth about it for quite some time, but more so than anything, about 2 years ago from when I started my blog, actually. If you didn't know, I do have a blog. It is thatleogirlmblog.wordpress.com. I'll leave that link below if you guys wanted to check it out. I love to write. I am a writer more than anything. But there are certain things that I think as a writer, or as just in general, things are better off shown visually than it is done in writing. If you're a good writer, I feel like, or writer in general, you should be able to, like, within your words, create visual pictures in people's minds with your writing. But no matter what, I just feel like there are always certain things that are better off shown, whether it's through pictures or videos or whatever the case is. Like, they'll be good to visually picture when you're reading them, but also it's just kind of better, I feel like, to see it in a picture or in a video. So as I've been going on with my blog, I've seen and realized that although I can talk about a lot of things and be as detailed as possible with them, there's just been certain posts that I've been doing recently, or that I want to do, that I feel like would just be better visually shown, in which case that's when I feel like the YouTube channel could come into play. I can show you guys things a little better through this than I feel like I would be able to through my writing, so that's what I hope to do. The next question is, what will your channel be about? And if you know me, or even if you don't and you've somehow managed to check out my blog, you will have seen that my blog is a lifestyle blog. So piggybacking off of that, I really hope that my channel can be a lifestyle blog too. I'm going to do, and I hope to do, a variety of everything, really, from vlogs to travel to challenges, tags, mukbangs, etc. You think it, and I will hopefully be able to do it one day. I don't want it to be about any one particular thing, just because I am the type of person that can get bored really easily. And I know that if I'm constantly doing one of the same thing all of the time, I'm just gonna end up getting bored with it eventually, and it's not going to be any fun, just as I'm sure you guys will end up getting bored if you see and or read, or whatever the case is, something over and over again. It's not really going to be too entertaining anymore. So I always want to try switching it up as best as I can. In which case, if you guys ever, now in the future, ever really, have any suggestions of things that you guys would like to see personally, please feel free whenever to let me know, whether it's in the comments below or on my social medias, which are always going to be linked below and or at the beginning or end of my videos. I'm always open to hearing suggestions, even if it's not about videos and it's about my videos, but what you think I can do better with, or things that you think I should switch up. Like, I'm open to criticism no matter what, because like I said, this is going to be a learning experience for me. I am very new to this, and I only hope to get better with each video that I put up. So yeah, please feel free to let me know now or whenever you guys feel like it. The next question is, who inspired you to start a channel? I really don't think there was any one particular person or channel that inspired me to finally start my own channel, especially since, like I said, it's something that I've been wanting to do for a while. I think it's just recently that I've been doing a lot of thinking about myself and my life, and the more I've been watching videos in general lately, the more it's really kind of like pushed me to be like, listen, it's now or never that I'm gonna do this. There's no time like the present to do it, and there's literally nothing holding me back. I literally just need to do it now and try it already, and if I fail, that's okay, but at least I would finally be able to say that I put myself out there and that I tried this and that it is what it is, you know? I did my best, and hopefully it turns out to be something successful, and if it doesn't, that's okay too. The next question is, what is your favorite thing about the YouTube community? My favorite thing about the YouTube community is how, although there may be hundreds and thousands of the same type of YouTube videos floating around, no two videos will ever be the same, you know, unless you're purposely going out of your way to really actually make it ridiculously similar to someone else's video. Everyone's videos, experiences, challenges, etc. are all going to be different. They're all going to have different beginnings. They're all going to have different processes for how they started the video, started their channel, their experiences, going through it all, challenges, whatever the case is, as well as their videos will have different outcomes by the end of it. And that to me is so fun and interesting about it. Literally everyone is going to be different and bring something new and different and fun to the YouTube world, even if they may not see or think it in the moment. So that's probably my favorite thing about YouTube. The next question is 3 things we should know about you. 3 major things that I think you guys should know about me is I'm super passionate about my work, whether that be my writing, my career, things I want to do with my life in general, etc. Like once I put I put a thought into my head about wanting to do something, whatever it may be in the moment, I become obsessed with it until I actually somehow perfect it and make it happen. Number 2 is I'm a perfectionist. So as I just briefly said, which can be a good and a bad thing, I just like to be and feel proud of my work, you know, that I'm putting out to you guys or out to the world in general. If I'm not, like, I don't know, like, what is the point of just putting out stuff just to put out, you know, in my opinion. If I'm putting out, it's because I know that it's good. I know that it's interesting. I know that I am proud of it, as well as I'm sure and or hope that you guys will be proud of it too as my audience. I don't want to, whether it's with my blog or with this, I don't necessarily just want to be putting things out for the hell of it, you know? And finally, if the third thing is, if I want something, or I want to do something or have something, whatever the case may be, I always find a way to get it. I really hope that doesn't come off as cocky and or conceited or weird or anything along those lines. But again, just feeding off of what I mentioned earlier, I get really passionate about things. So once I set my mind to something, I don't stop working towards that goal or that thing that I need or want or whatever the case is until I get it. It may sound weird. Well, it is a little weird saying it out loud because I don't normally tell people that. I'm just kind of that type of person that keeps my mouth shut about certain things like that, and I just kind of work hard until I achieve whatever goal or aspiration or whatever the case is that it may be in the moment. But yeah, I hope that made sense and you guys know and understand what I mean. If you can relate to that, that's really great. Leave a comment down below if you're the exact same way, and I'd love to hear from you guys about that, just so I don't feel weird and alone about that. The next question is, what do you think the hardest thing will be about becoming a YouTuber? I think the hardest thing about becoming a YouTuber, at first anyway, will be the consistency and getting used to not only filming myself at the time, whenever that may be, but also just having a camera with me at all times. I tend to struggle with consistency in general a little bit, not even necessarily because it's by choice, but I just sometimes get so busy with everything going on in my life. I do work 2 jobs, if you guys didn't know that. A full-time and a part-time job, so during the week that takes up a good portion of my life, and then during the weekends it's the same thing. I just mainly work only the part-time job though, so a good portion of my time throughout the days are taken up, and then if I'm not being taken up by actual work, I try to catch up on things like my blog, or now with this I'm sure, or just any other personal things that I may be working on at the time. I do get tired a lot of the time because of that, as I'm sure anybody else in my position is and or would be, but I am, however, attempting to make a promise to not let that stop me from doing this and continuing this and being consistent with this. I really do want to be as consistent as possible for not only myself but for you guys, because it's not going to be fun if I start this and then, let's say in the future, I do grow a large following, but then I'm super inconsistent and you guys don't get to see a lot of my stuff because I'm so inconsistent. It's not going to be fair to you guys. So I do want to make sure that I'm as consistent as possible. That being said, I don't have a specific uploading and or filming schedule as of right now, but once I do, I will for sure let you guys know. I'm thinking maybe twice a week for the time being. Who knows if that will happen? Who knows if that will change in the future to be more days during the week that I end up filming and uploading, but as of right now, I would really like to keep it at 2 days a week. As far as getting used to being in front of the camera, I am pretty used to it just because, as I mentioned in the beginning, I am a blogger. So I do take a lot of photos recently. In the past couple of months, I've been taking a lot more photos of myself and my outfits and my locations, whatever the case may be. So in that sense, I'm pretty used to filming, but not actual videos of myself speaking or just doing work or whatever the case is for you guys. But it's also obviously very different from taking pictures, so I think those will be the most difficult things, but I hope and pray that I get used to it fairly quickly and get a lot better with it. Alright guys, 2 more questions. So, what do you think the most rewarding thing will be about doing YouTube? And I think the most rewarding thing about starting this channel, as well as time goes on, is that regardless of whether or not I succeed at it, as I mentioned earlier, or fail, I think I'm just gonna be really happy and proud of myself at the fact that I finally did it. I finally put myself out there. I finally just picked up the camera. I started recording. I got this up. I put it out to the world. I made it public for you guys, my family, my friends, strangers, millions of people, whoever ends up watching this. I put it out there for you guys to see. And for me personally, that's just a big thing, because at least later on in life, I won't have that sort of regret of, oh my God, like, you know, what if I actually did this? Like, how would I feel if I did? Like, I won't have that regret because I finally did it. So that will, or is going to mean a lot to me now and in the future, I'm sure. Also being able to hopefully meet and make a ton of new friends from all over the world, and even people that I may know that I don't interact with too much, but now that I have a YouTube channel, I can either relate to them more, or they can relate to me more, or it'll just bring us closer together. And finally, the final question: do you see yourself being on YouTube for a long time? God willing, I will be doing it for a while. Only time can really tell, but I really hope to be doing this for quite some time. I've got a lot of fun stuff that I have in mind that I would love to bring you guys along with me for, especially more so now in the coming months, coming weeks, coming months. So I really hope you guys stay tuned for that as I embark on this new journey that I hope you guys will be by my side for. I know this video was a little bit all over the place and probably isn't the best setting. I don't look the best. I am not wearing any makeup. I have my glasses on, which I don't normally do, actually. I have workout clothes on because I did just come from the gym, but I really wanted to finally sit down and finally film this for you guys and hopefully get it up within the next few days. Right now it is Sunday, June 7th, 7:53 p.m. I don't exactly know when this video will be up. Hopefully within the next few days I can get it edited and uploaded for you guys. And yeah, I really hope that as time goes on, I get better with this. I'm sure I'll be a little less awkward, but yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that it helped you guys get to know me a little better. And yeah, the first video is done, and I'm a little nervous about it. I gotta say, I'm a little nervous. I'm definitely nervous. I'm definitely nervous about having this finally be put up and put out into the world, but to the same extent, I'm very excited. And I hope you guys will stay with me throughout this journey while I learn and can only hopefully get better with this. As I said, please like, share, subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.